Moderately, she weeps for Tybalt's death. Now, sir, her father counts it dangerous that she doth give her sorrow so much sway, and in his wisdom hastes our marriage to stop the inundation of her tears. Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be your wife.
That may be, must be, love, on Thursday next.
What must be, shall be.
Well, that's a certain text.
Come you to make confession?
Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves thee, pensive daughter, now. Good sir, we must entreat the time alone.
God shield I should disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Tell me not, Father, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it.
Strains me past the compass of my wits.
If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do thou recall my resolution wise, and with this I'll help it presently.
Hold, daughter!
Be not so long to speak, I long to die!
I do spy a kind of hope which craves as desperate an execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. If, rather than to marry with this Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death, to chide away this shame. And if thou durst, I'll give thee remedy. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou liv'st. Each part deprived of supple government shall stiff and stark and cold appear like death. Now, when the bridegroom in the morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead. Thou shalt be born to that same ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie, and in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death thou shalt continue 24 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant sleep. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo by my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come that very night to bear thee both hence to Mantua. Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this distilling liquor drink thou off. I'll send my letters to thy lord post-haste to Mantua.
How now, my headstrong? Where have you been gadding?
Where I have learnt me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition. Pardon me. Henceforward, I am ever ruled by you.
Why, I am glad on't. This is well. Stand up. This is as it should be.
Love, give me strength.
Give this letter into the hand of Romeo in Mantua.
Lady Juliet, my lord, is dead!
What?
Dead!
Juliet!
Juliet! My baby, where is she?
Oh, lamentable day. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Master Balthazar! How fares my Juliet? For nothing can be ill if she be well. How fares my lady? She's dead, my lord. She's dead. Her body sleeps in Capel's monument. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault. Then I defy you, stars.
Give me thy torch, boy. Hence, and stand aloof. Yet put it out, for I would not be seen. Under yond young trees lay thee all along, holding thy ear close to the hollow ground, so shall no foot upon the churchyard tread, but thou shalt hear it. Whistle then to me. Give me those flowers. Do as I bid thee, go.
I will, my lord.
Sweet flower, with flowers thy bridal bed I strew. O woe, thy canopy is dust and stones, which with sweet water nightly I will dew. Or wanting that, with tears distilled by moans, the obsequies that I for thee will keep, nightly shall be to strew thy grave and weep.
My lord!
The boy gives warning. Something doth approach. Oh, what cursed foot wanders this way tonight, to cross my obsequies and true love's right? What with a light, muffle me night a while.
Give me that mattock and the wrenching iron. Hold! Take this letter. Early in the morning, see thou deliver it to my lord and father. Give me the light. Upon thy life I charge thee. Whatever thou hearst or seest, stand all aloof, and do not interrupt me in my course. Why I descend into this bed of death is partly to behold my lady's face, but chiefly to take from her dead finger a precious ring, a ring that I must use in dear employment. Therefore hence be gone. But if thou jealous doth return to pry in what I further shall intend to do, by heaven I will tear thee joint by joint, and strew this hungry churchyard with thy limbs. The times and my intents are savage wild, more fierce and more inexorable far than empty tigers or the roaring sea.
I will be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
So shalt thou show me friendship. Take thou that. Commend me to my father. Farewell, good fellow.
For all this same, I'll hide me hereabout. His looks I fear, and his intents I doubt.
Thou detestable Moor, the womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth. Thus I enforce thy rotten jaw to open, and in despite I'll cram thee with more food.
This is that banished, haughty Montague that murdered my love's cousin, with which grief it is supposed the fair creature died, and here has come to do some villainous shame to the dead bodies. I will apprehend him. Stop thy unhallowed toil, vile Montague. Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I do apprehend thee. Obey and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed, and therefore came I hither. Good gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence and leave me. Think upon these, gone, let them affright thee. Oh, be gone. By heaven, I love thee better than myself, for I come hither armed against myself. Stay not, be gone, live, and hereafter say a madman's mercy, bid thee run away.
I do defy thy conjurations, and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have it thee, boy.
Oh, I am slain. If thou be merciful, lay me with Juliet.
In faith, I will. Let me peruse this face. Mercutio's kinsman, noble county Paris. Oh, give me thy hand. One writ with me in sour misfortune's book. I'll bury thee in a triumphant grave. A grave? Oh no, a lantern slaughtered youth. For here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Death, lie thou there, by a dead man interred.